Today we're going to be doing another grocery haul. Valerie has a breadstick in the oven. She's just breadsticking in the corner. So this is a weekly haul that definitely airs more on the healthy side, in my opinion. When I laid everything out, I realized that everything was actually vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly. If you guys are into that whole thing, or even if you're not, I think you'll definitely like this haul because we didn't even do this on purpose. We just felt like, oh, this looked good, this is healthy, mixed with a bunch of staple items that we always have in the fridge. If you watched my grocery hauls in the past, there's some new stuff going on, so I just wanted to hop on here real quick, say hi, and let's get into the video. Okay guys, the first item on our agenda, you guys have seen these before, these broccoli florets, but we use these all the time. They're frozen, they're easy to cook, but let's do a quick overview of everything we got going on here. It's so pretty when you look at it, but anyway guys, always get the Brussels sprouts. You guys have seen these before, really good, pop them in the oven, quick to make. These two are always in my freezer. They're a total staple item, as well as, you guys know, teeny tiny avocados. These are the best. I bought another bag of these. I think it comes with 6 perfectly sized avocados to be able to put on toast. You don't have to like put half the avocado away, you just have one and it's perfect size. So I usually put them right here and then they ripen in the sun because we got the little window moment going on here. You know, they ripen, I throw them in the fridge and they stay perfectly green and nice, and that's the best way I can recommend not having avocados go brown. We got little 2 bags of lemons going on here. Just throw that in some water with maybe some apple cider vinegar. Now this is really good for digestion. It can also help to clear skin. So this is kind of beauty from the inside out. This, when I was on like my weight loss grind back in the day, a few months ago, because sophomore or junior year of college, they caught up to me, so I had to kind of eat a lot healthier. This is one of the things I drink all the time. It just made me feel really good, so I always keep that around the house. This is the bread I have been getting. I used to get the Ezekiel, but this one's just a little bit thicker and more hearty. This is, if you guys are a part of the Skinny Confidential, which is just a Facebook group of beauty stuff, has nothing to do with weight loss other than just, you know, girls recommending things that they love or things that work for them involving beauty, lifestyle, whatever. You guys know that the Rouse marinara sauce, or Rouse just pasta sauce in general, is life-changing. You will not go back to any other pasta sauce after having this. I get the giant container. It is so good. So if you guys are looking for a pasta sauce that isn't tinny, I've got my dad to buy this. Valerie, I literally hoard it and don't even share it with her because it's so good. So Valerie likes to make like a chai tea in the morning. This is the tea. Let me close it. I love the art they always do. Trader Joe's spiced chai. This is so cute. I love, again, the packaging. So Val will make that chai and then throw a little creamer in it just to make it like, you know, a little faux Starbucks drink kind of thing. So she really likes that. This is our second one. And again, it's soy. It's no dairy in there. Of course, as a cheese alternative, you guys know the Nutritional Yeast. We go through this really quickly. Valerie was making like little pita pizzas today with a bunch of vegetables, and then this is the cheese. It's a really good flavor and something that once you eat for a little bit, like you can't live without it. You'll start putting it on a lot of stuff. With this haul, I didn't even realize that we had 4 different kinds of like meatless meat in our freezer. All of it also is vegan. So these are my top 4 meatless items that I use all the time. There's also a really good like chorizo from Morningstar, I think, that we've eaten so many times on tacos, but I've been vegetarian for about 2 years now. I'm not vegan myself and Valerie is not vegetarian or vegan, but again, like we pick these things out without even trying to not add dairy and just love them regardless if they had meat or not. So these are the Morningstar buffalo wings. Now these aren't necessarily like, oh, I want to be super healthy, let me, you know, eat a bunch of nuggets. But if you want a little meat alternative, they've got plant protein, 200 calories a serving, and 56% less fat than regular chicken wings. I feel like they aren't super spicy or buffalo-y. They really just kind of are shaped like buffalo wings and just taste like regular chicken nuggets. Like I've had Christian, my boyfriend, he's tried them and can't even tell the difference. Same with the morsels, but these are really good. I've bought these for years at this point and I love them and can't live without them. These are also the Trader Joe's little crispy chicken tenders. Super crispy. Again, those are fantastic for if you're making like a faux chicken parm. Throw some of that Rouse on there with some pasta. You won't even taste the difference, I promise. Gardein, we've already eaten through these. I have another bag in the freezer though. Trader Joe's is really known for their Mandarin chicken, but they have this now, obviously this vegan option. So this is super, super yummy. We do this with rice and broccoli, coconut aminos, and maybe some like sweet chili sauce. So delicious. This is a new buy for us, Mediterranean hummus. It was like, it had a little sign in Trader Joe's that it was like one of the highest rated products that people love. We've also got these little coconut milk yogurts and vanilla and blueberry. It's a a little bit more watery, but I've totally gotten used to it and really, really like it. It's a very mild flavor. And again, these are, you know, there's no dairy in them or anything. With the hummus, we also do these little multi-grain crackers. So those could also be a little snack. If you're feeling really hungry, then, you know, throw those two together. We also got a little praline granola going on. So Valerie can throw some of this within the yogurt, or just eat it on its own, maybe with some of the almond beverage. I like this better than the soy one. I think soy, people have talked about how it's still a little bit more processed. So almond milk is probably the way to go. And I think it's also less calories. So this is great. Kombucha, you know, some people I feel like are believers of this, some people are not. I really like it. I used to hate it. I didn't get it. My sister used to drink it all the time. Her favorite and mine as well is the Mystic Mango, but I love most of the flavors. The Mystic Mango and the Guava Goddess. If you're gonna try kombucha for the first time, probably try either one of these two because they're the most mild and the flavor is just probably the easiest to start with. So kombucha is a little bit, it's a fermented tea and it can taste a little bit vinegary. I keep some of these in the fridge. I don't have them all the time, but these I've had in the fridge for a little bit now, and I just kind of rotate the flavors out. So this is something new at Trader Joe's, a Power of 7 organic juice blend. It just tastes like a really sweet, not processed grape juice. So we've gotten through 2 of these and we're almost halfway done with this one and we bought it yesterday. So they go quick, but they taste really good. And if you need a little boost of some antioxidants, this is probably the way to go. And I don't think there's any sugar added to it either. We drink distilled water. Now I'm trying to figure out the best way to not store the water that I buy in plastic, but I would prefer to keep it in glass because it can taste a little plasticky, like when you get to the end of this or if you don't refrigerate this. It just, to me, does taste a little plasticky. This is definitely not BPA free or anything. I just got it from like Target. If you guys have any recommendations of like glass containers to hold distilled water in or where to get distilled water that hasn't been stored in plastic, let a gal know because I'm definitely in the market for that. Tahini for making salad dressings has been really great. Now this needs to be stirred. It's a little separated right now, but this with some Dijon mustard, salt, pepper, garlic actually ends up tasting somewhat like a Caesar dressing. So I found a recipe for that. If you guys want me to maybe do some meal videos in the future of our favorite meals and favorite dressings that are still creamy but there's no dairy to them. Tahini is definitely a staple in a vegan diet. Not that I'm, again, necessarily vegan, but this is definitely something we're going to start keeping around for dressings and whatnot. And then our favorite peanut butter, which can be a little bit high in calorie, but if you use it sparingly, obviously it can be very filling and provide protein for you. This is the creamy no stir. I hate when peanut butters have like what this has, like the goo at the top. I don't think it really makes a difference or is a big deal, but I prefer that I don't have to stir this one, so that's the one I like. I really like Trader Joe's spinach, but their spring mix, I feel like I don't like it as much. So I prefer to just get my spinach from there, either frozen or fresh, and then I just get a big one of these. This is actually from Walmart, the organic spring mix. Just get a big bag of this, and I prefer this. I feel like it's much cleaner and lasts longer. Lastly, we got some pita bread, maybe to dip in the hummus, as well as some spinach wraps. This Valerie also did for a little pita pizza with that Rouse and Nutritional Yeast and some other veggies, and then this should make like little hummus wraps with black olives and tomato and stuff like that. So I can do more in-depth videos of like a fridge tour even. I don't know if that even sounds appealing, but if it does, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Percocet,